Roy Hall here with Mountain Health Functional Medicine. This is part of our Regenerative Medicine mini-series. And today what I'd like to talk to you about is what all is in that soup that we're using to put in to knees, to backs, to shoulders, to hips, to help people get better. Because what I hear people talking about are stem cells. And yes, the juice that we're putting in, and juice is a loose word for the solution we're putting in, is made up of several things. Number one, it is made up of stem cells. And what a stem cell is a very early immature cell. In fact, we're all made from stem cells. Recall from biology, you have the egg and the sperm come together, they join, they make one cell, that one cell makes two cells, those two cells make four cells make 8 cells. Those very early cells are stem cells that can develop into other tissues down the road according to what's needed. So a true stem cell can become cartilage, can become bone, can become heart tissue, skin tissue. And what's happening with regenerative medicine is we're just taking the normal process of healing, which is regeneration, and applying tools that allow that process to occur so that you get past the pain issues you're having, get past some of the issues like COPD or heart issues, or Parkinson issues. It's causing a healing process totally different than traditional medicine that tends to focus on the symptoms and gives something to treat the symptoms only to bring down those symptoms, but you still have the problem going on. Regenerative medicine takes advantage of the process that we all the time are regenerating. You know, every 7 years, we have whole new body. Every cell in our body is brand new every 7 years. Now, some of the other organs can do it quicker. The GI tract, it's every 6 to 8 weeks, we have new cells making up our GI system, and the skin is 6 to 8 months. So a little over or less than once a year, we have a whole new skin system made up of new cells. So that's the power of taking care of your body, feeding it good stuff, keeping it safe and healthy as you're regenerating all the time. So what ends up happening, we get in a quandary. We have some bad arthritis going on, some bad pain. We use our regenerative medicine to stick some medicine, or not medicine, but this concoction into the system so that you can make new tissue. It's kind of like if you're trying to build a house and you had no lumber, but you had the shingles for the roof, the glass for the windows, the doors, and pipes for the plumbing, but no lumber, you can't make a house efficiently. But if you supply the lumber, that contractor can then build a house like it's supposed to be. So again, what's in the soup that we're giving? Well, number one, it's the stem cells, but really just as important, it's things called growth factors. And there's about 70, 80 different growth factors in the solution we use to put in to help build new tissue in the body. And there's other things like hyaluronic acid, and that's the lubricant for the joints. And you've probably heard of some people using PRP, or platelet-rich plasma, and that's where they draw blood from the person. They spin it down in a centrifuge, and the heavy things go to the bottom, the light things at the top, and the middle is what's called platelet-rich plasma, and that's injected back into the joint, the torn ligaments, wherever. And what that PRP has is growth factors, but only about 7 or 8. Oh, it has a little bit of hyaluronic acid, but that's it. Doesn't have any stem cells. So the solutions we use, and probably some of the more prominent regenerative medicine clinics use, have growth factors, but instead of 7 or 8 growth factors, it's around 70 to 80 growth factors, has a little bit more hyaluronic acid, and then it has the magic stem cells. So that's your lesson for today. Have a good day. We'll talk to you later. Thank you.